Becky here with special guest. That guy.
I'm always in your videos.
And this guy who's always in my videos. Do you have a name?
Rylan.
Rylan.
And Mommy.
And Seabass.
And Daddy. I am here to do another tag video. Tag, you're it.
Oh.
You're it.
You're it. And I have the questions, but I don't know what the tag's called. I don't know who the original tag maker is. Nothing. So we're just gonna jump into this tag and get on with it. I guess it's a beautiful day in June, and I am hot in this hot black t-shirt.
I'm gonna tie your hair.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna get my hair done while I do this video. It's very nice. Massage my head. So, okay, what do you like about buying new video games?
I like playing with Daddy.
Opening the case for the first time, it always feels.
I like playing with Daddy.
That clicking, and then seeing the cartridge there, just nothing like it. Or discs.
And I love playing with my daddy.
What's your favorite video game to play with Daddy? Tag?
Every game.
Every game?
Wow.
Okay, can you name one?
I'm so lucky. He likes all the games.
Minecraft.
Smash Bros.
Minecraft.
What about this? What is this?
Runner 3. Mario Kart. CC 200.
Mario Kart CC 200.
Oh, 200 cc's when it's like super fast and hard.
Yeah.
Daddy can't even do 200 cc's. It's too much.
I suck at any kind of racing game. Like, I'm just like the person in the wall, like in the grass, like,
Just stuck in the
the
grass.
whole time. That's just me.
Even the like.
I'm better at Smash Brothers because I can just smash buttons.
Even the auto steering and auto acceleration doesn't help her.
It's this hole.
Nothing.
This one. This is the hose way.
What do you like about buying new books? I think it's just like buying anything new. It's just new and shiny, and the anticipation of being able to play it or read it.
Everything. Pew, pew, pew. Look at me.
New books have a smell, but like old books smell better, I guess. So this must be like the book shopping tag, I think.
Gotta get my clothes back on. Get my clothes back on.
Dad's talking to you.
I just wrapped that up. Please don't unravel it.
I had that yellow chair like that because it was covering Jesper in shade.
Now it was scorching the sun.
Yeah. You can't put a sunblock on a
All
baby.
those cosmic rays and UV.
Do you see the red on his teeth?
What happened there? He scratched himself?
I kissed him.
Oh.
I think like it's the anticipation of having something new to like look forward to. I don't know if like you're saying like that.
Tape.
But for me, it's like I don't necessarily want to crack the spine of my book necessarily. Although I did that when I was looking at Jesper's baby books, I was like oh.
The only thing that sucks is digital downloads. You don't get any of that tactile
Daddy.
feedback. It's nice.
Mommy.
But you
just get the
Bulldog.
anticipation of playing the game.
Yeah. And like the newness, like especially with a game. Okay, that's enough now. Now you're just getting too crazy. Especially with a game, like the first couple levels, you're like trying to figure it out and learning like how it works and the buttons, the controls and stuff like that.
Unspeakable.
I'm promoting.
Go get your merch.
Stop, man.
Go get your Unspeakable merch, but support me by going to unspeakable.com.
www.speakable.com.
How often do you buy new books? How often do I buy new books?
www.speakable.com.
From my perspective, it seems like you buy new books almost every day.
www.speakable.com.
I know it's not the case, but it does
Like-
feel like that.
5 times every week.
5 times a week. There you go.
Just
See?
grasping.
I take weekends off of my book shopping.
Okay.
Like monthly.
Here's gonna be an video.
Monthly or every couple of weeks, I'd say
Is
at
that your
least.
papers you're supposed to read to answer the question?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jesper.
Jesper's my new every video.
How old is he?
How often do you buy new games? I'd say a couple times a year for you. Because games is like a big. It's like $80 for what?
I get indie games
4.5
sometimes,
months.
like that.
But
Shredder's
it-
Revenge.
Just for
I'd say
4.5
once every 3
months.
months.
Oh,
Okay,
yay!
Rylan, please, buddy.
You probably buy like a big game maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
Because that's like $80 a shot. Where I could get like 5 books for $80.
Bye.
Like where you get like one game. So you're not doing that like every month,
Hey,
right?
close me. Close me.
I mean, our budget.
Because it's gonna wreck the screen. I want to be able to use this thing still.
So yeah, a lot more than I should be buying new books because I need to read the books I buy. What bookstores or online book shopping? Which do you prefer? We went to Edmonton 2 weeks ago, and I was able to like just like browse the bookstore, which was nice. And I miss being able to do that because
Lemonade go.
I found some books for like $6. Like one book I've been looking for that I wouldn't have thought to look for at that bookstore. Like it's just kind of on my radar. I found for $6, and then I also found a book that I would have never like heard of, not scrolling through the sale books. So I really miss being able to go into bookstores and shopping that way. Although I don't mind book shopping online, especially if it's something I know I want, and it's usually a little bit cheaper online. Like if I go chapters in person versus chapters online, it's usually a little bit cheaper online. But I like being able to go and just see what there is. That's how I used to always shop for books. I like going back to my roots.
On the table.
Anything you want to say? Do you prefer your...
Sun is short-circuiting my brain right now. So.
Yeah. And I'm like way too hot. And Jesper doesn't have a hat, and it's stressing me out that he's out of the shade. You want to say about book shopping?
Book shopping. I like book shopping too, you know. It's not just video games.
I think you would be more like the in-store book shopping because
Yeah.
you're not a huge reader, but you like your manga and stuff. So being in the bookstore, it's easier for you to go and look and be like, oh, I've heard of this, or I've been interested in this, or finding something completely new you never heard of, but you're like, oh, the art style looks cool. Let's pick that up and see what it looks like.
Well,
Not that you don't. Yeah, stop. You
that
guys.
is how I do my book shopping normally. Like,
That's what
when
I'm
we go to
saying.
chapters, that's when I find stuff. I'm like, oh, that looks cool.
Not saying he never reads a novel or anything. He's more of a manga. Maya is
I'm doing something. with
something
manga,
from
yeah.
technology.
I'm the baby. Now I'm 4.5 months years old.
Maya needs hardcore technology consequences right now. Okay, can we look at this later? Me and Dad are trying to finish this. Just give us a minute and then Dad can come inside and look at it.
I'll just look at more. Keep scrolling.
So, 10 out of 10 in-store book
Would do
shopping.
again.
8 out of 10 online bookstore
I
shopping.
do like ED games, but for my video game stuff, I'm like you in the sense that you're in that community, you know. For my video games, I'm not usually browsing to find a new game. I usually know like these are the
going for
reviews.
this,
This is what I like. Like all my stuff on Steam, almost every game I buy is stuff I've researched and like I know about, or I know the company that's making it, or the producers and stuff, and they have a track record, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for my books, I'm a browser. I like to browse and then buy a book.
Well, you just got a book from the library yesterday, Friday, 2 days ago. That you just literally, they had it facing out on this like shelf. I don't know what the shelf was promoting, but Sebastian looked at it and he's like, that was a cool cover, and then the title sounded interesting, and he sat down and read. It was like, it's got short stories in it. It's like a
I
anthology.
read the back of the book and I was like, this
Yeah,
sounds
but-
interesting enough.
Yes, but you sat down and read like the first 2 stories in it and the introduction. So like, you wouldn't. He's not searching that stuff online. Like you wouldn't see that online unless you or had heard somebody else talking about it. But just being in the library, like a bookstore, you see that and you're like, oh, that looks good. So I made him take it out so we could both read it.
Does it smell? Baby fresh or baby poop?
Like clothes. Like laundry fresh, I guess. No. I don't. Do you have a favorite book shop? Chapters.
We book in.
We book in
Library?
Edmonton, and the library, and now Audrey's books I really like. We went in there, you liked it?
What about the poison pen? Did you like that one?
Yeah.
I guess they're not places you can normally
I can't
go.
go there though. Audrey's I just discovered in 2020 and have been in it like twice.
We're
But
2022.
I like it. You were in there. We walked around.
That was
That was-
nice.
Did you like that one?
That one was nice. Yeah.
The kids stuff is like
All the
downstairs.
stuff. Yeah, all the stuff in the basement was cool.
That was just like the kids stuff too, and they had like puzzles
Well, no,
and
they
games
had
and stuff.
board games and
Mommy's
stuff. Too.
Yeah, but the
phone
kids
number
section is
I guess, yeah,
downstairs.
yeah.
is 972. I'm just saying that word. I don't.
Don't give out your phone number online.
Why?
Thank you. Because you don't want random people
You have
calling
to
you.
edit that out.
I just said 972.
Do you pre-order books?
Doesn't matter.
Sometimes. There's not a lot of books that I like. Have said in every single video this year, I am rereading the Outlander series, and the new Outlander book came out last November, but I didn't pre-order it because it was like $45, and I was like, no, I'm not spending that kind of money on that. I could have got it as like an ebook or something, but I want like a physical copy of it, and it kind of sucks because it came out like November, right before my birthday, so like he could have bought it for me for my birthday, but I was like, don't spend $45 on one book for me, because I'm not even going to get to it for like another 2 years, because I wanted to reread the series first.
Fight.
But there are books like Chapters was having a deal that if you pre-ordered anticipated release off their list of anticipated releases, you would get like 500 bonus plum points to go towards like your rewards. So I'll pre-order books like that. But I haven't been pre-ordering books lately, but I know like maybe I should look into that for like BIPOC authors and stuff, because I know that really does help them, but it's not something I actively do right now. Sometimes I will scroll through the anticipated new releases on Chapters online and like see what there is if anything catches my eye, but I don't do a lot of pre-ordering.
I pre-order big games usually, like especially if
We were painting, in case you're wondering why he's all dirty.
yeah, and I don't
He was
usually wear Fox gear anyway.
That's why he was painting
Yeah, like big games. Like I pre-ordered Metroid Dread because I wanted to play that like the second it came out. So it's like anticipating that game. And sometimes they have like promotional stuff. Like if you pre-order, then you get this
it. Yeah.
physical thing, or it's sometimes
Like
a
a poster,
digital thing.
so, like a poster or something, right? Like,
But I don't know.
Mommy.
Not as
do you
much these days
give
because that stuff,
people-
like again with
you-
digital stuff,
you-
it's not like it's gonna ever go out usually.
what,
Mommy?
Ryan? What?
Do you just give people your phone number, but if you know them,
Yeah.
like you
see them in person.
like you know Kieran, so you like so you put like Kieran's like you put like your phone number on Kieran's like phone.
Yeah.
You know Kieran, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a monthly book buying limit? No.
It's whatever money is in our bank account. That's your book buying limit, apparently.
Yes. We don't have like a set out. I guess there would be a limit of like budget. So
We don't-
like, if my budget was $10, how many books can I get for $10? Which might be like 2 if I'm lucky. But I don't have like a set like, oh, I can't buy more than 10 books this month or whatever. I just kind of buy books within a monetary budget, more or less. But like, we don't have anything set in stone for that.
Dog Daddy.
We've been working on our budget lately, so maybe we will work out numbers for that, but there's nothing like I don't like stop myself from, I just kind of buy what sounds interesting and what sounds good and try to keep it within a, like, say under $50 or something. But I don't have like I won't, like, if I've already bought 10 books, I won't stop myself from buying an 11th book necessarily. Like, nothing, not a limit like that. Book buying bans, are they something for you? Yeah, apparently. I need them. Since I don't have a limit.
Yeah. So
I've-
you just need to budget your book spending. Oh no.
Yeah, please don't. Please stop.
I'm trying to fix it so it doesn't
Just leave
pull the
it.
whole thing down. It's too much on me.
I've done book buying bans before, and this year I was like, I'm not gonna do a book buying ban, more just like waiting until like I have the budget for it, but also like only books I'm really highly anticipating kind of thing. or like just focusing more on the books I have on my bookshelves. I will do book buying bans and stuff, but we're almost done. You guys are interrupting us so much, it's taking us longer. Do you have any like video game limits or bans? You ban yourself from?
Yeah, sometimes there's like an indie game, or sometimes there's a game that comes out and I'm like, oh, I'm excited for this game, but if I don't think it's worth it, I won't buy it. There's a lot of games that are $80 to $90 in Canada now that I just don't buy because I'm like, it's not. If it's a game I don't think I'm gonna get a lot out of, then I won't bother.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to.
Sometimes I'll wait till it hits the library and then I can try it out first, and if I get hooked, then I'll get the money for it.
Our library, we can take out like Switch games and PlayStation games and stuff, so that's really cool. Yeah, like you can't really compare like books. Most books aren't gonna be $90, $80, but like a hardcover book in Canada will be like $32, $36. And you wait a year and it will come out in hardback for at least $10 cheaper, and sometimes you'll get them like the Michael Connolly books I like. Can you guys stop talking for 5 seconds? The Michael Connolly books I like will show up on the chapters tables that are like 2 for $15, so it's like $7.50 each. Or I could have bought it when it first came out for like $36. So I'll ban myself from buying like new hardcover books, because those books, like before it goes to paperback and it's cheaper, those hardcover books when the paperback comes out will be like $8. So I just saved myself like $4.
Oh, it's not.
It was 4 times more money before. How big is your wish list?
40 times bigger than mine?
Like 24 pages. 22. I got down 22
How many
pages.
books each? 10? So it's 240 books?
Yeah, about that. But my wish list isn't all books on chapters. Some
I don't
of
have
it's
my
like
phone. I could check my wish list if I have my phone.
I have a wish list on Amazon. It's linked in the description below if you're interested. It's not all books, but yeah, there's probably like 150 books on the to buy wish list. How big is your Steam wish list?
It's not huge. I think there's like 30 games on there, bro.
It's the same thing.
my,
There's just never enough time to
My
like.
Switch wish list is about the same.
Yeah, it's just a timing thing. I can't physically read that many books, and he can't physically play that many games. And then, which 3 books from your wish list do you wish to own now, like right now? So I picked There Are Moms Way Worse Than You, which is a book I just found. Excuse me, I'm almost done. I'm scrolling online, and the front cover is like a giraffe mom kicking its baby giraffe. So I really want this book. A Chorus Rises, which is the sequel to A Song Below Water. And Mystic River, which is like an old, like when I read the book, I just loved that book and need that book in my life again. Seb, what 3 books off your gaming wish list do you want right now?
I want Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge. What is that on?
That's on Steam. Well, it's on Steam or Switch. I want to get it on Steam though because I can play with my friends. I want to get that Victory Heat Rally game. That's not out yet. I don't know when that's coming out.
Victory Heat Rally on what?
That's on Steam as well. The one I really want, and I'm anticipating, I have no idea when it's going to come out because I keep pushing the date back, is Breath of the Wild 2. That's the
Breath
big one.
of the Wild 2
That
for
one's going to be a
Switch?
day 1 buy for sure.
For
yeah,
Switch?
That's for Switch, yeah.
Sometimes games come out in March, and that's his birthday, so that's good. Or they come out before like
Works
Christmas.
out perfectly for me.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for joining me in my book buying habits with your book.
Twisted ones.
And Sophie really wants the twisted ones for FNAF, which is Five Nights at Freddy's, in case you're old like me and have no idea what that is. Or you have kids like me.
FNAF. Five Nights
So-
at Freddy's.
So now I gotta go feed my baby, so Tag, you're it!
Okay, FNAF.
Bye!
FNAF.
I showed you
Five
Internet.
Nights.